Gezi, congratulations, a real dominant performance there. It looks like you really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, no, I had to perform well because I think James played fantastic. He was hitting some good scores at the right time. I think he dropped off a little bit at the end, but that's probably part and parcel of the way I was playing. I think I was a little bit ruthless in that game. I did drop off, I think, in the second set, but majority of the game I was good.
On paper, that was one of the hardest games. James has been on a brilliant run since the Players' Championship at Minehead. Were you fully aware of how well he had been playing?
Yeah, I know how well everybody can play, especially James, and he had a good run in the World Championship, and obviously I was knocked out early, and it was set format, which I don't like, and this one as well, only best of 3 legs in a set, it's a little sprint, but yeah, I'm just glad I played really well.
You look really content at the moment. It's just like a fresh start for Gerwyn Price going into 2026.
I know, I felt the same last year, I'm a little bit more positive going into events, and especially Premier League, which sometimes I'm a little bit negative on myself and social media, but yeah, I've been good over the last 12 months.
You said we weren't going to get Ice Baby back. Why the change back?
I don't know. I think since I had the other music, I've been losing games, and since I've had that back, it's been a bit of a good omen. So yeah, I think I'll stick with it.
Cheers, Gezi.
Gezi, congratulations on today. Obviously, that fairly new format, second year with the new format. How do you find it?
Yeah, it's cutthroat today. Especially when James won the ball, and I'm not sure, did I break him in the first leg? Which I think I was quite fortunate. I think he had a shot at a double to win the first set, but yeah, I mean, first 2 legs in any tournament is tough, but yeah, you just seem to be more concentrated in every single leg.
You say about being in a good headspace heading into Premier League. It's a long 16 weeks. How are you going to make sure you stay in that sort of headspace throughout that long period?
It's the same as last year. I'm going to hit as many tournaments as I can. Whenever I'm home, I get bored, and I get bored easy. So yeah, I'm going to hit Pro Tours Europeans thick and fast early on, and hopefully do well in those and pick and choose, and maybe win the Premier Leagues and have a little bit of space and time for a family holiday.
Well done on that win. Just on that Premier League point there, you're saying that how you're going to pick and choose events. There's a few people who've never played in the Premier League before. How tough do you think it will be for them to decide what to play? How tough was it for you that first time round to decide how to manage a schedule?
Yeah, it is difficult, when you're not used to being on the road every single week for 5 days, and now with the way when I first started in the Premier League, we had Pro Tours on the weekends and Europeans on weekends, so you had a couple of days off, but it's even harder now with Pro Tours, Monday, Tuesday, and coming off the back of Europeans. So for the likes of Josh and who's there?
Jam.
Oh yeah, so those 2 boys, it's going to be tough. They're young enough, but I think they'll do it.
I know that in the past 12 months we've talked a little bit about your fitness journey. Peter Wright's been on the fitness journey as well, and he said that he found that he's lost some of the power in his stroke. Have you found your throw affected at all by your own fitness journey? Yeah, but I don't know the way Peter's lost his weight. Has he been in the gym? Has he on top of trying to keep some muscle? I don't know, but for me to lose weight, and I'm constantly in the gym now and taking proteins and stuff that I need to repair the muscles that I'm working on, but I don't know what Peter's doing. But for me, he's working. Other people maybe not. And when you see the results of the hard work you put just by looking at it, how has it impacted your mindset as well, working out, losing weight, getting shape?
Yeah, well, I think we've all been there where we've been out of shape one time or other in our life, and it doesn't feel good. You don't have the confidence when you put it on clothes. So yeah, I'm down to a medium 34 waist, so I'm feeling good, man.
Thank you.
Gezi, 108 average, 63% on the double.
Sorry, who was it?
Yeah, that is a pretty impressive performance for the night so far. It'd be hard to be beaten. How do you feel after that one?
Yeah, I felt like I played well, but I felt like I had to. He was constantly in the game. I was scoring well, and like I said, I was checking out. So 1 or 2 slip-ups, and it could have been a different game. But yeah, thankfully I was on my game.
Your game last year probably never got the rewards it deserved. You were playing so well, but you didn't get the trophy. Do you think that'll be a change this year? Do you think those wins are going to come this year?
I'm hoping, and yeah, fingers crossed I will start to win some majors and big tournaments. But only time will tell.
And you say if you get a good start in the Euros and the Players' Championship, you can pick and choose. What will be your priority moving forward?
Obviously, Premier League's a priority the first 5 months, but you can't ignore Pro Tours European. The Europeans, that's your bread and butter. And if if you don't do well in those, and you put pressure on yourself, and when the Premier League's over, and you're constantly chasing. So yeah, I'm going to hit everything early on. It's pointless taking time. You can't take time off when the Premier League's on anyway, so you may as well go to the tournaments when it's finished, end of May. Hopefully I can take a bit of time off then.
Well, good luck, thanks.